Okay, this is Moshe coming to you from Israel in the Galilee where I live. Great new breaking news. I've been asking people earlier to pray that the rockets stop coming into Israel. So please, if you feel so moved, please pray for that. Israel is deploying two new weapons. One is the anti-aircraft, well, really, anti-missile, anti-drone lasers that we have developed and have been tested, and we're now deploying them in the south of Israel, which is where the bulk of the rockets are coming from. The cost of one shot of this laser is about $1, and that's because of the electricity, that's all. The cost of an Iron Dome rocket is $100,000 per, so what a savings. Now, we're waiting to see the effectiveness, and I'm sure the United States is also watching this avidly. It should be great, okay? I don't know how many we got, but whatever we got should be very helpful. It's a very fast-acting counterweapon, and it can handle many missiles and rockets at the same time. I'm sure it's aimed by computer and, radar and all of that. The other weapon we have is just a fantastic innovation. Just leave it to the Israeli Defense Forces to come up with something new and creative. It's called a sponge bomb. It's a canister, I believe, metal, made with two different chemicals inside it that have a divider. And I imagine when it's launched, you could drop it from planes, helicopters. Maybe they got a device that shoots it from the ground. I don't know. But when it hits, the impact breaks the dividing wall. The two chemicals come together and they make a foam, a sponge, if you will. And I'm reasonably certain that this has to harden. It will harden probably in seconds or minutes quite effectively. And they're going to drop it, I imagine, what I'm reading is predominantly on tunnel entrances. It could also possibly be used where the air ducts are to get the air into the tunnel. So this is going to be, goodbye tunnel. They're going to freak out. Okay? So if we can handle the incoming rockets in swarms with the lasers, combined with whatever iron domes are needed, and get their tunnels with the sponge bombs and start deactivating the tunnels, this is going to be fantastic. It's going to save so many Israeli soldiers' lives. It's wonderful. And this will infuriate the Muslim terrorist groups beyond belief, because they're going to see that Israel creativity and innovation is about ready to put an end to this Hamas thing. And of course, it could be used on tunnels anywhere in the world, Lebanon, you name it. It's just, I don't know how many weeks or days it's going to take to start generating a lot of these lasers, but it's probably not something they could knock out, 100 a month or anything like that. I don't know how many they can do. I have no knowledge, okay, but I hope it's many. So expect the Muslims to go nuts. They're going to want a ceasefire. They're going to want Israel to withdraw its troops and end it, because they're going to go nuts over this. And Israel's not about to do that. This is great. I mean, this is good. It should stop the rockets. The bulk of the rockets are coming in from Gaza and not Lebanon. Lebanon is fighting at the border, which is bad. We have over 100,000 Israelis that have been displaced from their houses. And we read in the scriptures that the nations will go into captivity during this year of recompense, this year of redemption. And that's a reap what you sow. But it's going to apply to probably billions of them. So this is great. Keep the prayers coming. And I'm Moshe. My wife is Rivka. Please pray for us for our peace, safety, protection, and joy, and not have to go in bomb shelters. Pray for the animals and pets that are all rescues. The other things going on in Israel are more of the same. During the day, we get rocket spurts, sometimes a barrage out of Gaza. We've had tanks and armor go in and do some missions inside Gaza and come out without any incident. In other words, no casualties. Syria is sort of calm, but they're kind of irrational terrorists and they'll blow up. They did attack another American base today. America's bringing in incredible amounts of forces, personnel, naval weapons, all kinds of weapons, aircraft, everything, putting it around different locations in the Middle East, including but not limited to Israel. Gold prices have not really gone anywhere. They were, I put it on my Telegram, $19.85 an ounce. But I imagine if you went at the store and wanted to buy gold, you'd probably be at $20, $25 or something like that. When it breaks 2,000, you're going to see it go. I think. They're going to try to hold the prices down. Many governments try to suppress the prices, but when the eggs start hitting the fan, the gold prices is not going to be manageable. It's going to start to soar. I wouldn't be surprised to see $5,000 an ounce. I really wouldn't. Silver is slightly down. Silver hovers around 25 an ounce. I think it's at 23 or something like 24. It's nothing spectacular. Gold is in the mid-80s, like 85-ish. Not the Brent, the regular. And that's nothing spectacular. So this is what's going on. And so nothing much has changed. They have not told us there's going to be, they're telling us there'll be a ground invasion, but they won't say when, and we're not being told when. And if it started, we would know within an hour or less, within 20 minutes, 10 minutes. What I got right now. So I'll call this my evening update, and thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the offerings. And join me on Telegram, download Telegram Messenger, and install it, and then send me an email. My email address is in the bottom line of the description box. It's Israel Giving, one word, with the number 7. So it's Israel Giving with the digit 7 at gmail.com, and just put Telegram in the subject header, and I'll send you the invite link to my Telegram. And it's all free. The app's free. It's free. Everything's free. Okay? And if we get any unusual events, I'll do more live streams on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed and click the notification bell. And I may do another update later in the night. We'll see if there's anything to really talk about. And expect that there's going to be a harsh reaction from the Muslim terrorist people over us having these 2 new weapons. Okay? Because they're not going to want to see Hamas get defeated. And if we could cut the rockets off, then basically it's over for them. What do they got, Okay, so they could try bargaining with the hostages, but I think the answer is going to be when they're defanged and we're sealing up their tunnels, the answer is going to be, give us the hostages and we'll sit down and talk, like Biden said. But they're not going to like that. So it's going to get worse. This is just going to make it worse. The other groups are going to try to help Hamas and stuff like that. We know how it's going to end. It all leads to Zechariah 12. Okay, I'm out. Thank you.